Yeah, I mean, I think harm reduction is the key. And like, for me, I like towards the end of my addiction, it wasn't fun the last few months. And like, I realized every day when I was waking up and getting high and doing all the shit I did, like I was not enjoying it. Like getting high felt good, but like I was starting to have those thoughts in the back of my head, like, man, like this isn't fun. Like I wake up and I feel like shit every day. I feel like shit right now while I'm high. And if I do more, I'm just gonna feel more like shit. And then that one day, I remember it was like 5 or 6 in the morning. It was morning rush hour. And I had been up for a few days doing blow and doing ketamine and doing my whole thing. And I was having one of those really bad freakouts. And like, I remember I was having these really bad heart palpitations and my hand on my chest. And I thought I was like about to have a heart attack. My heart was going so fast and I had railed a bunch of fucking lines. And like, at that point, it was just purely an anxiety thing. And I remember I'm standing there in a cold sweat. I run out onto my porch and I sit down and I'm in my underwear, broad daylight. And like, I live right off a main road at this point. It's like all these people are driving past looking at me. I didn't give a fuck. I'm sitting there on my porch, like breathing in the fresh air, trying to do like breathing exercises to make myself like not die. And like in that specific, like that moment itself was a pivotal point for me where I was like, dude, I can't do this shit anymore. Like this isn't fun. And I've been having those like panic attacks more frequently, and that was the one where it was like, bro, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, your body basically was like, all right, man.
And it was hard at first with most of the other drugs. Like Xanax was a bitch for me to get rid of, but Coke was an easy one because I viewed Coke as the source of my anxiety and paranoia and problems. And I immediately, after that day, I remember I flushed my shit, I got rid of it. And my strategy that I tell everyone, I always recommend this to people if they're able to, is, dude, just smoke your way out of it. Like really genuinely smoke yourself so stupid every day. Eat a bunch of edibles if you have to, that like you can't even fathom fiending for something, you know? Because like the real thing that you need is like, you need time for your brain to reset. Like you need that chemical connection, that addiction to like reset. And a lot of people, like, you're not going to get that time just sitting at the house. You're not going to choose to do that. But I found that like when I was eating a shitload of edibles and just ripping dabs all day and just getting violently high as often as I could, that it would knock me out. I'd sleep half the day, and like enough time passed where eventually it was a thing of like, hey, I'm not fiending so hard I'm about to punch a hole in the wall because I'm out of blow. It's more of a thing of like, I'm in my head thinking like, man, Coke would be nice right now, but I don't have to act on that.
Yeah.
You know, and once you reach that point, it's kind of smooth sailing from there in my